Hi, it's a long time no talk. Here's the thing, I have been working at a place that is very into health and fitness because it's a very kind of health and fitness job just because it's outdoors and it's ziplining and a lot of people there uh, do that kind of stuff. And there'll be comments about food or there'll be comments about health and then there'll be comments about fitness and overall they're great people, but you know, it kind of enters in my mind and then I digest it and think about the whole, diet culture and what it's surrounded by. And like a lot of girls there are much smaller than I am, which, good for them, but I am not that, obviously. And it's really hard to compare, and I compare myself way too often, and it is my problem, not their problem, and I need to work on it, but it's sometimes hard to work on it. But this isn't about comparison. This is about diet culture again, part two. I don't know. I've made a lot of videos about it, but it's been on my mind, so I'm just talking about it. In terms of diet culture, the most prevalent theory out there is calories in versus calories out, in which you must burn more than the calories that you intake, which prompts the whole calorie counting thing, and then the whole macronutrient thing where you shouldn't eat carbs after 6 or carbs after 8 o'clock, or I don't know. Like, there's just so many theories, and it's impossible because nutritional science is new. It's new. So in terms of calories in versus calories out, it's very hard to like go against that because people say this is true, this is life, this is in ways, yes, that is true. If we think of a car, we need to put gasoline in and it will burn it out. But the body is not as simple as a car because it is not exactly measuring that. Your body is self-sustaining. So if your body is perhaps, if your car is running and it breaks down on the side of the road, it's not going to be able to use the gasoline in order to fix it. It is going to need special repair work. And that's what our organs are for. Like, if I have a cut, it is going to say, okay, we need extra energy, let's repair this. If I have my period, it's going to be like, whoa, we need some extra blood here, let's get it. And in those aspects, the kilometer meter, it's not going to be able to measure that. It's not going to measure the calories out in terms of self-repair. So, in the essence of it, calories in versus calories out seems gospel, but it's not gospel, first of all. And second of all, you and I and everybody with a restrictive eating disorder, we can't focus on that. Most of the people that are losing weight these days are not losing weight because they actually need to lose weight. They're losing weight because society is telling them to lose weight. They are perfectly healthy. They are functioning well. They are like me. For me, I am functioning well. I am healthy. I am muscular. I can climb up zip lines. I can do Pilates. Like, I can do a lot. But I am not skinny, and I am not societal ideals. So, I am able to get through my life. My vitals are good. I don't need to lose weight in order to function well. The reason why I would need to lose weight is to fit in with society and society's ideals, which we need to do a cost and effect thing. If we're talking about numbers here with calories in versus calories out, we're allowed to do a gosh darn cost and effects here. Here's what I get. I get a more beautiful body that society accepts and like, you go girl, and I lose my mental health, my physical health, all of the health, and I'm just in a bottomless pit of spiraling into anorexia. And homegirl has a big build. I mean, some people have smaller builds and they're allowed to have littler bodies, but I do not. And when I try and lose weight, and when I was anorexic, I did not look great. And it's funny because I realize this. But it doesn't matter, because all I see is the little people with the little builds and the little fat, and I'm just, well, why can't I be that? And then the diet culture is like, you can be that, you're just a lazy little potato. I am not a lazy little potato, just so you know. Comparison is the thief of joy. Did you know that? Because it's true. And, like, we can't compare squat in terms of bodies. We can compare who's a terrible person and who's a good person because they threw out a little... I don't know what I'm saying. But we can do that, and that's a measure of heart. But we can't do that. We can't even do that because we can't know what they've gone through. But I'm just saying, life isn't good and bad, and your body isn't good or bad. Your body is your body, and some people are struggling in their body even though it's a societal ideal. Those little Instagram models cry all the time. Might be because they have a restrictive eating disorder like you and I. And you know what? It's not a piece of cake because we can't eat the piece of cake. I am just ranting, but I don't know. I've missed this, and it's so frustrating because I know what I need to do. I know the science behind it. I know that calories in, calories out doesn't work for me. Like, I could calculate everything because I am a mad math whiz with calculating calories. But I am not a mad math whiz with keeping myself sane while doing so. So, it's not worth it. Like, I could drop 20 pounds. But I would just be a very unpleasant person, and people wouldn't want to be around me, even though I was more beautiful. So, we're just going to keep this extra 20 pounds, alright? And you should too. You should keep those 20 pounds. You should keep those 50 pounds. You should keep those 70 pounds. Because they're, like, protecting you. They're protecting your sanity. They're protecting organs. And you know what? We don't need societal ideals. We can let the models eat that up and then not be able to eat their cake. And we'll eat our cake because we're able to. And we've regained that ability. And how freaking awesome is that? And you know what? Set point theory. People don't talk about it enough. And I really think that if you are in, like, the bro science of, or the diet culture science of calories in, calories out, gospel, you know, macronutrients, you need to look at the set point theory. You need to look at the Minnesota starvation study. You need to refresh if you want to be a nutritional scientist, you need to look at all of the sides and see where you come across. Because people just listen to YouTube videos or, and that's not ironic that I'm, like, convincing you to listen to me, but don't listen to me. Look at the science, but just look at a vast array of sciences. Because nutritional science is a new science, and just because one, like, buff person or one skinny little tyke is a skinny person, like homegirl's beautiful. I'm not trying to be derogatory. I'm just trying to, like, say things. Anyway, just because Skinny Minnie and Mr. Buffosaurus are saying calories in, calories out, if you don't do this, then you're lazy and you need to lift and be beefaroni. I don't know. And it's not necessarily true. Just because they've gotten results, you don't know what they're eating. You don't know how they're posting. You know what I've noticed? I noticed when I hate myself in the mirror, I, like, make myself, you know, like, oh, like I do, you know, and then I, like, stick my stomach out, and I'm like, why don't I look like an Instagram model? They are, like, sucking in, and they're going, and they're editing, and it's like, I get tricked by it, and I know I'm smarter than that, and you're smarter than that, too, because you know everything's fake. It's just freaking frustrating, man. It's frustrating. I don't know. This was a rant. But calories in, calories out is not true, okay? And it is true for cars. It's not true for humans who don't need to, you know... I'm just going to shut off all my systems while the mechanic fixes my organ. That's not how it works, because then surgery would be so much easier. You can't just press it, and you can't think things and tinker things just putting something on pause to fix it. You have to fix it with what you have, and you can't count that in your calorie count. And even if you're trying to count calories, it was so hard to count calories. Do you remember that? Maybe you're doing it, but then you have to, like, account for little changes in the nutritional information, and it's stressful. It's stressful. It's so hard to be accurate. So most of the time, it's not accurate, and you think that you're being accurate, but it's not accurate. And by your logic, and by the calorie in, calorie out logic, you need to be precise. You know what? I'm gonna eat as much as I want and bang on the metabolism theory. And you know what? If I'm wrong, then at least I get to eat cake and run, because I couldn't run before, and no, not even run. I can be warm. Oh, I love being warm. That's great. And the hair's back. Isn't the hair great? I'm sorry. I'm just happy about the hair. Okay. Be good. Be happy about the little things, and stop comparing yourself and your body and this insecurities, because other people are like looking at you and comparing them to their insecurities, and it's a totally different story. So, relax. I need to relax too. I'll try and chillax with you. Take a chill pill of brownie. Alright. Thanks for listening. Also, if anybody's applying to physical therapy school, help me, please. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm fine. It's fine. I'm good. Yeah, we're good. I'll see you later. Bye.